Hey guys, welcome back to the Conservative Core, where our goal is to shine a light on the ridiculousness of the left. And we got a lot to break down, so let's waste any time. So if you have not yet heard the news yet, Joe Biden has officially stepped down to be the 2024 Democratic nominee. So before we break everything down, let me ask you, who do you think is going to be the Democratic nominee in November? Let me know below in the comments, and if you want more conservative news and love Trump, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more videos. So Joe is out, and now the Democrat Party forced the Democrat nominee off the ballot just over 100 days before the election. And, when you take a step back and look at what just went down, it's clear this is a major moment in American political history. The Democrat Party has essentially pushed the sitting Democrat nominee off the ballot. And with just over 100 days until the election, that's a huge deal. It's like they've totally invalidated the votes of the millions of Americans who supported Joe Biden as their choice for president. Anyone still arguing Trump is a threat to democracy is a joke. The Democrats just dismantled their entire primary system, allowing about 3,000 party elites to choose their candidate instead of respecting the will of primary voters. They've essentially staged their own insurrection. And this is the point that everyone needs to understand. It doesn't really matter if it's Kamala, Gavin Newsom, Gretchen Whitmer, or whoever. The point still is that this was controlled and calculated. A small select group of people decided they don't think Joe could win and told him to drop out. This in return now has allowed them to handpick exactly who they want their presidential candidate to be, rather than have people vote for this candidate. When we talk about a threat to our democracy, this should be right up there. And it's funny because I keep hearing democracy is on the ticket, but this is the exact opposite of democracy. But that leads us to our next topic. For the past year, we've heard how great Joe is, how he is in the best state of mind, how he was the sharpest ever, how he is the best.
This version of Biden, intellectually, analytically, is the best Biden ever. Not a close second. And I've known him for years. The Brzezinskis have known him for 50 years. If it weren't the truth, I wouldn't say it.
Experience is so important. So Joe Biden has vision, he has knowledge, he has a strategic thinker. This is a very sharp president.
His mental acuity is great. It's fine. It's as good as it's been over the years.
And I'm telling you, this guy's tough. He's smart. He's on his game. And
having the confidence of the American people in your faculties. Forget what Robert Hur said in the report. This is President Biden speaking publicly. Do you understand why some Democrats, according to polls, a majority of Democrats are concerned?
It's like one big joke. These people must think we're stupid. And now, since the whole world saw him for how he really is, all of a sudden he's no longer fit. Newsflash, he has been like this for 4+ years. He has just been hiding, not answering questions, and clocking out at 4. And let's not forget, it looks like Kamala Harris may be the new nominee. That's not exactly a win for the Democrats either. She's been deeply involved in the current administration's failures. From the border crisis to handling the economy, she's been part of a team that's been criticized for its ineffective policies. Plus, there's been a lot of criticism about her role in what some are calling a major political cover-up. I mean, just take a look at some of these gems.
Ukraine is a country in Europe. It exists next to another country called Russia. Russia is a bigger country. Russia is a powerful country. Russia decided to invade a smaller country called Ukraine. So basically, that's wrong.
And how can we forget how she was in charge of the border crisis and literally had no idea what she was doing?
Put a button.
Okay.
Do you have any plans to visit the border?
At some point, we are going to the border. We've been to the border. So this whole thing about the border, we've been to the border. We've been to the border.
You haven't been to the border.
And I haven't been to Europe. And I don't understand the point that you're making. I'm not discounting the importance of the border.
But things are not all sunshine for the Democrats. In fact, it is still getting ugly. Many big Democrats have not endured Kamala Harris yet. This includes Chuck Schumer, Barack Obama, or Nancy Pelosi. So now the Democrats are in a little bit of a pickle. They can either all back Harris, who has been polling just as bad as Biden, or try and hop her, which would create a massive amount of backlash and infighting. This seems to be a bad situation to be in for the Democrats. Now lastly, we want to leave you with this. Joe Biden dropped out over 12 hours ago, yet we literally have zero evidence that he knows about it. There have been no videos, no photos, literally nothing. Thanks for watching. And make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and like this video for more conservative news daily. Also, I want to know your thoughts on who you think will be the Democrats' nominee in November in the comments below. See you in the next one.